So we're going to talk about the differences between CJC 1295 with DAC, without DAC. The difference between CJC with DAC and without DAC. We'll start with that as the first. In the last video, if you guys watch, I talk about what is it and the difference between that and the GHRP. And these things, the CJC increases the number of somatropes that you have in the brain. And these somatropes are in charge basically of growth hormone. That's what is somatropin. When your brain, you take a GHRP, your brain releases this pulse of the somatropes. The more number of somatropes that you have, the higher your growth hormone pulse is. So what 1295 is, or also known as mod-GRF1, and this is without DAC attached, this is more of an instant effect or immediate effect. So what happens is, over a shorter period of time, your body's filling up these somatropes. And the good thing about this is things like ipamorelin or GHRP, these are also very short active lives, half-lives. So they all work around the same time. The 1295 with the GHRP, they're around the same time. And the good thing about this is, and they show them in studies, having a more bleed effect of somatropes, it can be good, but it never gets you to the maximum potential of growth hormone your body could produce. So if you took something with DAC, this makes it a very slow releasing effect and a bleed effect. By bleed, when you hear that term, is basically the somatropes are slowly building up in number. And if you took the GHRP along with it, you maybe, let's just put in a number, a fake number, 20 somatropes over a period of an hour with the CJC with DAC. Over 4 hours, it might be at 60 or 80. You know, this is a set number, not a set number. And then you take a GHRP with the shot, you only had those 20 somatropes to be released. So your pulse of growth hormone is going to be a lot weaker. Now, somatropes, as they build up, or there's a term spillover, you know, they use this a lot too, is that the somatropes will start releasing the light pulsing of growth hormone. You get these very, very small, minute pulses of growth hormone, which are really not enough to do anything in terms of physiological changes, whether it's burning fat, healing, or muscle growth, IGF conversion, or whatnot. So ideally, is you want to be able to take something that's going to increase the number of somatropes as high as you can, as quick as you can, when you have a pulse of growth hormone, which would come from the GHRP or ipamorelin, a secretagogue. So the DAC, attaching to it, all you need to know is it slows down the release of somatropes, and or the buildup of somatropes, sorry. So they don't build up as quick. If you were to take your GHRP with it at the same time, you're going to get a very minimal pulse compared to if you were to take it without the DAC, because it would build up much quicker when the pulse is actually released for the growth hormone. So that's it in a nutshell when it comes to the difference between mod-GRF or CJC 1295. That's the alternative name you'll hear, which confuses a lot of people as well. And the CJC 1295 with DAC. One is just more of a sustained release. The other is instant.